boys, put those guns down.
Say what?
We're not just gonna let you walk out of here.
Who's we, you sucker?
Smith, and Wesson, and me. Go ahead. Make my...
At the movies, Clint Eastwood is one of the most popular heroes in modern American movies, Police Lieutenant Harold Callahan.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Next movie is the fourth in the series of Dirty Harry movies starring Clint Eastwood as Detective Harry Callahan. I think I called him a lieutenant earlier. I don't think he'll ever make lieutenant. These movies have made hundreds of millions of dollars at the box office over the years. Sudden Impact is the latest in this series, and it's about a violent young woman played by Sandra Locke who wants to kill off the men who attacked her and her little sister many years ago. Dirty Harry is assigned to the case, and in this scene, he has some shooting practice with his brand new .44 Magnum Automag, just what he needed, a new gun. This one gives him the approximate firepower of an army tank.
Good morning, Horace.
Sweet Sister Sadie. Where the hell did you get that?
I've had it a while. I just thought I'd get used to it.
I heard about the car. Fabulous coming after you in tanks.
Yeah, they're making those these days. For sheikhs and business executives, hoods. Impregnable to about anything but artillery.
Well, you got that covered.
Not bad.
Not bad, my. You got to strain the remains for the fingerprints.
Well, this is the .44 Magnum Automag, and holds a 300-grain cartridge, and if properly used, it can remove the fingerprints.
Later in the movie, while investigating one of the murders, Dirty Harry questions the dead man's wife.
Mrs. Kruger, can I have a word with you?
You from the insurance company, pal?
No, but...
And if you don't want to buy some of these fish, why don't you get your out of here?
Mrs. Kruger, my name's Callahan.
You got your ears bloody?
I'd like to ask you a few questions about your late husband.
That lousy son of a... He leaves me nothing. I'm up to my bills. He let the insurance run out. Then he gets killed looking at dirty pictures when he ain't even touched me in months, the bastard.
Say, did you see our sisters in the morning? Why don't you get the hell out of here?
Why don't you boys go suck some fish heads, huh?
Don't even think about it.
Well, I'll come back when you're less bereaved.
That's sort of Eastwood's trademark in this picture, the ironic understatement and then the great insult like suck fish heads. Dirty Harry is never happier than when he can grab somebody by the collar and lift them up off the ground and call them dirty, slimy dog meat. Sudden Impact is in the tradition of all the Dirty Harry movies. It's violent, it's tough, and it's funny. But with Clint Eastwood directing himself this time, it's also very lean and a very concise movie. He has no extra characters, no wasted time, no unnecessary dialogue, and Dirty Harry, as usual, doesn't have much to say. This is kind of like a Dirty Harry movie with only all the good parts left in.
I think they left in some bad parts. I'll tell you what, the character of Dirty Harry is terrific, and Eastwood plays him beautifully, of course. The comedy that you mentioned, though, is new, because in the original Dirty Harry film, which I love so much, there was no comedy in it at all. In fact, what was so great about it was it had a fabulously strong villain. And every single one of the subsequent Dirty Harry films, including this one, has had a weak villain. So they play it for comic effect. And I'll tell you, it cripples the movie because I want this ultimate tough guy to face an ultimate bad guy.
Well, I'll defend the movie on the grounds that it's funny. I think by this point in the history of Dirty Harry, people are willing to laugh at him when he comes up with these lines like, "Make my day." I think that plays as a funny line, but I will concede you the point on the villain. The problem with the villain in this picture, Sandra Locke, is that she's not really bad, or if she is bad, it's because she's mentally disturbed and we can have sympathy with her. So I think that it would be good if they're going to make another one, and I'm sure that eventually they'll make another one, to have a real slime boat as the villain.
Absolutely. It just makes it a stronger movie. I have a complaint about most thrillers is that the villains are never strong enough, and it does, I think, really hurt this film.
An impact, the Dirty Harry movie. Gene thought it was needed a better villain. I thought it was a stylish update.